Happy Tuesday and welcome back to TBB,
aka the Bestie Bonus.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Taylor. And today we are going to be doing Am I the Asshole?
What's the question of the week, Taylor?
The question of the week is name an instance where you were the asshole. And these are funny. Ignored my stepsister for 2 years because she dated a boy that I liked. Kind of
Fair,
valid, all right?
Valid, 100%.
I'm pregnant and it's more than I want to admit right now. Fair. You do whatever you want, queen. Anytime I accidentally keep leading men on. Left my boyfriend on the side of the highway one time because he pissed me off. That is a Taylor Hooker move right there. Not a Taylor Fetzner. That's a Taylor Hooker move. I picked a fight with my sister a week after she had my nephew 2 months prematurely. You were an asshole. Nothing. I'm a saint. Heart. Every day of my life. Breaking up with my ex over text. I called my short older brother Frodo from Lord of the Rings because he slightly pissed me off. I was watching Lord of the Rings last night. Didn't go to my boyfriend's little sister's birthday party because we were in a fight. It's been 3 years.
Oh my gosh.
When I made fun of my ex for having a fake tooth in front of the whole band class.
I'm bitter.
Struck a chord.
Hit the nerve.
Ghosted my own narcissistic grandfather. No, total slay. Told an Asian man to stop slurping. It's custom to say that you enjoy it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That is.
Actually, I'm glad I'm educated.
I'm glad we're educated.
Because I had no idea.
Like, I think it's specifically Japanese culture. Like, you slurp up soup to show, like, appreciation that it's really good.
What about smacking your lips when you're eating shrimp chips?
No, yeah, all the above. It means, like, you really enjoy it. And it's, like, a really high honor to be
My
smacking.
boss does that all the time. And me and Nicole go at his throat.
Honey.
We're like,
Yeah.
And right behind our ear, too.
My road rage when I've overreacted in arguing with my fiance all the time. I chipped my baseboard in my apartment and blamed it on the wind. My mom says too many to name.
I saw that.
At work most days, almost every time that I get stuck in traffic, anytime I'm arguing in a relationship, when I flicked off the car behind me after I caught him off, but I'm just a girl. Last night to my mans. I got flowers from an ex, he's now my fiance, and I threw them in trash and sent him a picture of them. One more and then I'll let it go. BCC someone's boss on an email showing their person wouldn't answer my question.
Period.
That's a slay.
I agree.
That's a slay.
Well, since we're assholes all the time, what's the most recent time that you've been an asshole? Because I could name one that would be both of us.
Can you name it? Because I can't think.
The concert.
We were the assholes. We were the assholes. And I'm honestly too embarrassed about that to even talk about it.
Another more recent time is when I brought my dad a Father's Day gift and I ended up keeping the shirt because I liked it too much and never told him. Because I was really selfish. I was an asshole for that.
That was a good, yeah, you were the asshole.
We're an asshole every day.
I'm an asshole all the time. Like there's just not, I was a huge asshole yesterday in business meetings, but it was so valid. Morgan caught my email draft that I drafted before I sent it because I caught myself. I
was egging her on. I always do. I'm like, send
the email.
Sign my name.
Yeah, literally. And I didn't do it. But anyways, we're going to move on to the questions where people are asking, am I the asshole?
Okay, the first one we have is from user Artistic Phone 1465 titled, Am I the asshole for divorcing my wife because she refuses to set boundaries with her toxic family?
Oof.
My wife comes from a very close-knit family, but unfortunately, they're incredibly toxic. Her parents constantly interfere in our lives, criticizing everything from our financial decisions to how we run our household. They even go as far as to show up unannounced, expecting to be accommodated every time. I've tried countless times to set boundaries, but my wife refuses to enforce them. Every time I bring it up, she gets defensive, saying that family is everything. Okay, Vin Diesel. And she doesn't want to create tension. I get that though. But the tension is already there and it's killing our marriage. I can't handle the constant intrusion anymore, and it's gotten to the point where I dread spending time with her family. After years of trying to make this work, I told her that I want a divorce. I can't live like this anymore, feeling like her family has more influence over our relationship than I do. I've asked her to prioritize our marriage, but she never seems to do so. She's devastated and insists that I'm being unreasonable, but I feel like I've done everything I can to make this work. I want a life where my marriage comes first, and I don't see that happening as long as her family remains such a dominant force. Am I the asshole for ending our marriage over this? Or is it justified given how much it's affected my mental health and our relationship?
Oh, this one's tough.
I think I need more information.
Yeah. I need to know how long you've been married. I need a lot of background story because I think jumping to divorce is really crazy.
Yeah.
Like, unless you guys have gone to therapy first or you've, tried a separation or whatever.
Right. And I also feel like, we have to be missing some things
Yeah,
here.
there's definitely missing some things.
So I really can't come to a conclusion, but not that I feel like I'm dealing with this like currently by any means, but I do know people that are close to me.
Yeah.
And it's substantial sometimes. Like it really takes a hold of you where you feel like a lesser partner in a marriage and parents and siblings are dominating that.
And like if this is a second year of marriage, I would say me, an expert, been married for 4 years. In reality, that if this was like a 2-year milestone in your marriage, then I think that it's pretty common for people to still be kind of struggling, but on the upside of like learning to set the boundaries with your family and realizing like, okay, it's me and you. We're the unit. We're each other's family. We're each other's number one.
Right.
And that can be really, really hard for, in my experience, mostly men to do because women, for the most part, other than like holidays, because we ain't missing holidays.
Right.
I'm not missing. I'm sorry. That has nothing to do with me.
It's not the old days.
It's not. And like, I'm sorry. I just,
got your last name.
I need my mom's Coke ham. Yeah. I'm sorry. I had to have it. But like, the swinging by, stopping by, like all that stuff, there needs to be, that's unacceptable. That's inappropriate for anyone to be doing.
Agreed.
So
100%.
You're not the asshole for being offended about it, but you could be the asshole depending on what the timeline of this is and how much work you guys have actually put into this, unless it's just like been fights. If it's been fights, then that doesn't count as a conversation to me.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, moving on to the next one. AITAH, Reddit thread, user somebody's mom. And the title is, my husband wants a housewife but got me instead. Am I the asshole? I, 30 female, am a work from home mom with 2 children, male 9 and female 1. We also have 3 dogs. I recently got married to my husband, 34 male. My youngest is ours and my son is from a different relationship. Recently, we built our house and I walk our dogs on leashes multiple times a day because we haven't had a fence installed yet. I also take care of our 1-year-old while I work, and my son is also in 2 sports and it keeps us pretty busy. Yesterday, my husband mentioned that I needed to clean our dog's ears. So I said, why can't you do it? He said, I'm going to say this once and I mean it. You are at home all day. I should mention that this is his dog that he got before me, and I do all of the other chores for our 3 dogs. Groomers, vets, feed, and take them out even when he is home. I was angry and he walked away. Well, this morning I was still angry and he asked me if I was still pissed. Quote, because he didn't say anything crazy and he thinks there's a lot more I can do during the day. Mind you, I work a full-time corporate job from home with our 1-year-old. He said that I can make time for things that I want to do instead of the things that he needs. I also should mention that I do all of the cleaning, cooking, shopping, and running my son to his sports and to his dad. The only thing that he takes responsibility for is pulling weeds out of the yard. We have a lawn company that comes to mow. He is supposed to take the trash out to the curb and has forgotten so many times. I also pack his lunches and do all of his laundry. I am at my wit's end and so stressed out. He can tell that I am frustrated with his lack of help, and this has just sent me over the edge. Am I the asshole?
No, you're not.
You're not the asshole, honey. I don't know how the fuck you're doing all of that. I can barely do the little that I do because thankfully I have a husband who is always ready and willing because he can't sit still to do at home things, because that's the thing with working from home. And if a man has never worked from home, like back in the very beginning when Logan was still in the office and I was, working from home with the podcast, I just lost my job in football. He did not understand it. It was not until 2022 is when he started working from home full time with me. He saw everything that I did and he saw how hard it was to balance. Like, now granted, I don't have any kids. I only have 3 cats. It's not like I have dogs that you have to take out and walk and you make the majority of the income. So a lot is on you because you just got this house, you just got married, you have a 1-year-old kid. Like, you can't just take time off.
Right.
You need to have a come to Jesus meeting.
Yeah,
because
if he's just laying there on the fucking couch, I'd rip him out by
I
his
would
hair.
literally just throw the couch outside.
Do you know what I would do? I would just stop doing laundry.
Everything.
Oh, you're wearing dirty clothes to work? That sucks. I can wear dirty clothes because I'm at home all day.
Yeah, you could do whatever you need to do. I would only do that type of retaliation after having like a long conversation about it. And honestly, if it's not working out, even like if he's still not getting it, maybe this isn't gonna work.
Right. That's the rest of your life.
Because if he's not going to have any empathy for you, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Pull the percentage, combined income, pull your percentage out. And if it's, let's say it's 53% because you said you make the majority of the income. Actually, fuck that. You're a woman, you're a mom working from home, you're making 64% of the income.
70%,
70-30, 70-30 split. Okay. So what that means is that he needs to do 70% of the housework and you need to do 30% of the housework.
Yep.
We don't like the rules. Yep.
Do the math.
That's it. Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you on Thursday.
See you on Thursday. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.